4,000 students. We've got 5 million people in the state of Colorado that I feel I'm accountable to. And so we go out, we go every place we possibly can. We get alums, we get students, we get leaders, we do the TVs, the radio stations, the editorial boards, we leave literature behind so when they write their articles, they get it right, because they don't always. And then we say, can we send in an op-ed for you to print? Absolutely, they want all of that. We invite them to our events. So it's important, you can do 150 people, or you can hit thousands if you hit the media properly. So we've done that all over the state. And we don't have a large entourage. The entourage is 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, Ken, Elizabeth, Marcy, and me. We just drive and take school all over the state. And I think it's important that we don't go out there and show a whole lot of people. We're trying to, it costs us $22,000 to do 25 stops. That's pretty good when you're putting on all these events. I mentioned the op-ed, I think, that's going to be running, we think Saturday, and the other one. And the other thing I want to just mention, one of the things we really talk a lot about is the value of higher education. And you could talk about all aspects of it, but it's, you know, we say it's good for you, it's good for your family, you make more money, you're healthier, you're more civically engaged in your communities. So we stress this and stress it and stress it, and economic development. Excuse me. And the problem we have in this state is that higher education used to be held in high esteem. We got a big piece of the budget money from the state every year, and it kept going down to where we are now. Now we're less than 10%. So we are really beating this drum, and it's because of leadership in the state and other things in the agendas for about 20 years that we had to step up and say, now we're going to get this back in the front burner with folks because it's terribly important. I'm just going to talk just a little bit about the university and the fact that what we really do. Well, let's talk a second about the economy, because I think every one of you reads the papers and listens to TV. We all know what's happening, 6.7% decline in sales tax for the state of Colorado, month to month, last year to this year. It was in the paper this morning. And so I've been talking to the chancellor since last summer about, okay, get your plans in place, we're going to have some cuts, we're going to have to cut things back. So that's all been working before we announced, the state announced we're in a recession. We're looking primarily at what we're doing now and what we can cut back, and then we're also looking at our new plans for expansions and, you know, what can we and can't we afford. These are important things that I think you have to work that way. The thing I want to just stress a bit here is we're a big enterprise, $2.4 billion budget. That budget spends into about $5 billion of economic enterprise. We've got 24,000 employees in the institution. And so this is a big, big economic driver, fourth largest employer in the state. I stress, you know, that we're building an educated workforce, and I think everybody has to know that. I can tell you a lot of stories about that. I also stress the fact that like 49 new businesses came out of us in the last 5 years in our research. And go back a few more years, you're going to find multi-billion, with a B, businesses coming out of the University of Colorado. So we're a major, major force in this state. And you know, I think that everybody needs to hear these things that we're doing at the university. As I stressed, we've got tough times. I think the university is very healthy. I talk to our top people weekly about how is everything running at the university. We're in fine shape. We could be a lot better. But it is important that we all pay attention to what is going on at the university. And I'm going to continue to stress, and I ask everyone here to do the same thing, the importance of a higher education. Now, I'm just going to quickly tell you that, you know, everybody says, what surprised you most at the university? And I've worked with the university off and on, well, since I was a student. I actually did fundraising back in the early 60s as a student. But I've worked with the university a lot. And as much as I've worked with it, I've really been impressed recently, and since I've been here, with the quality of the people. And that's staff, it's faculty, it's everywhere. We have some of the greatest people in the world working at this university. And the other thing is what we're doing. And we have all these different projects going on that are funded by research money or projects that we're just doing internally. Terribly important. It is amazing. I've told people I don't know how long I'll ever be in this job, but at the end of it, I bet I still don't know half of what we're doing because there's so much going on at the university. And I don't want to just aim everything at research. I always want to come back and talk about liberal arts and what's going on all of our campuses, because we do great work in all aspects of the university. So that is my biggest surprise, and then I'm always asked, well, how do you like it? And I say, well, I've enjoyed almost every minute of the job. So with that, thank you so much, and I think that was out of time. I'd love to take questions, but you know, if you hadn't used up all that time, I would have.
Thank you. You have the secret. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, President Benson. The state of Colorado and the university are obviously very blessed to have you at the helm. We would like to present you, first of all, with a Branch Rickey baseball.
Thank you so much.
And secondly, this is a Rotary silver dollar. You can open it up when you get back down there. It's in a big block of plastic, so you can't spend it. But we hope you'll keep it on your desk and remember your day here.
And I appreciate it very much. And enjoyed being with you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.